Well, let's try this. Okay. I promised we were going to show you how I did a mod. So I've measured the pedal, which is a Mr. Fuzz. I'm going to just copy this image and paste it in there. Then I'm going to resize it. Like that. I've got to make holes for these because we're going to put a graphic over it and then we're going to cut holes. So I'm just going to grab a circle marquee, make a circle. It's approximately the size. There we go. So I'm just going to copy that. So it's right there. And then if I wanted to, I could just do it 3 times and just drag them over to the other ones. Okay. Circle Chuck. It's okay if we're a little bit over J, and then one for the diode. Perfect. Now we've got all of those just like that. I'm going to put them all on a same layer. So I just combine the layers. Then I'm going to Command A, as long as I have my move tool over here. And then I can just go arrow over and arrow over and it automatically selects everything. Create a new layer and stroke that layer. On the inside, let's say, 15 pixels. Okay. Then I can just get rid of this. Whoop, and there it is. So we've kind of got that hand-drawn thing, and it looks like it's a little bit over, so I can just go slide that over. Okay, next is we're going to go to ChatGpt. I'm going to give it a roll, and what I'm doing is like Christian doom metal. You are expert guitar P-A-I-N painter. S-I-G designing Christian doom metal graphics. I love what it does. Great. My role is to fuse. Okay, so I need a fuzz, P-E-D-A-L-D-E-S-I-G-N. I need a fuzz pedal design. The CruciFUZZ. That's what I ended up naming it. See, it remembers what I did, but yeah, sure. It's probably going to be better than the one that I did. I do this to take a screenshot of it. And say, here is a template. Here is the size. And let's just see what it comes up with. I'm going to speed this up, show you how I did it, and lay this graphic on there, and then test it out. Pedals like this one that you can take off the knobs and kind of undo the whole thing, which I found the few that I've done have been like this, and they're real easy to do. But I did a couple others earlier that it was this delay pedal that right here, this thing, I could not get the knobs off at all, and it's got one of these type of nuts that I don't have the tool for. I just painted this with the knobs and everything on it, and then laid the sticker, cut the holes and laid the sticker down. But let's see what we've got. ChatGPT this new image stuff has really been pretty cool. And of course, we're going to have to manipulate this a bit. I'll show you what I came up with. We ended up, I said, I'd like something with like an angel coming down as Jesus is on the cross with the 3 other crosses, and is what I came up with, which I thought looked pretty cool. And then you add the over the top, cut those out, and lay them out. But let's just see what it's doing. while we're waiting, and I used this stuff, and I was shocked at how inexpensive this was. A sub final. Yeah, there we go. I mean, it's $10. It's perfect, and basically you're just making vinyl stickers. And then I'll take Mod Podge to put over the top to kind of to seal it a little bit. But okay, let's see what it was coming up with. Doesn't have these quite right, but that's okay. Yeah, because we're not going to be able to put that. So that's why I put the CruciFUZZ down here. I ended up telling it to give me something without text. But yeah, you get the idea. That one was it was a little too light. So we can take this. I can lighten this up in Photoshop. I'm just going to copy it and paste it. I think I measured this out to be, 2¼ inches by 4¼ inches. Okay, so here's what I do. I go to this new, it's not that new, remove tool, and it does a great job of getting rid of stuff that I don't want in there. That gone. Now I'm going to move it down here. All the ghouls are. Cool, get rid of that. It's pretty amazing how Photoshop has evolved in just the last few years. I've been using this software since, oh boy, you don't want to know, like 1995, I think, is when I first started using it. Okay, let's see where these are coming in. Put those on top. All right, so I want the angel in this kind of to be right there. It's still giving me black. Ah, there we go. Merge all that together. Put those up there, and now we just grab a font. Fuzz, tone, and level. We're going to make this smaller. We'll fix the fonts here in a second. Tone and level. Okay. Now, where do they go? I don't know. Let's look. Level, tone, fuzz. Okay. Got it. So we got levels over here, tones there, and fuzz is right there. I don't want fuzz, so I'm going to put fuzz up here. And highlight all those. Let's find a font we like. I'm just going to go with that for right now. You guys obviously can use whatever you want. That should work. Basically, that's it. Then I take this, select it all, copy it, and then create a new document that is 8.5 by 11 and paste it. And there we go. You can lay out a whole bunch if you wanted to. If I want to make this brighter, I just make a copy and then do screen like that. That makes it brighter. And there we go. And that's the fuzz pedal. Cool. So I'm going to put that off to the side here. Actually, I'm going to put this inside so just And I'm just going to record over the top of this. So there is the graphic that I created and printed out. And now I'm just cutting it out with an X-Acto knife. You can see the casing that I had painted with white gesso earlier, and then put some purple around the edges. I think the original case was red. Okay. So here, what we're going to do is peel back a little bit of the graphic after I figure out if it's all going to fit. I'm trimming over the corners just to kind of give them a little bit of a rounded edge. And I'm eventually going to paint Mod Podge over the top of this so it kind of seals it in and gives it a kind of a satiny finish. Okay, so you peel up a little bit. Fold it up. And then you fold it. So that'll give you something to grip on. And then, once that's tacked down, you just slowly peel it away, and it should lay down pretty even and straight. Just like that. You kind of let it go down, and there it is. Should lay down just like that. This is pretty simple. I'm removing some gesso. And this is simple. We just kind of go around the edges. Just make sure you don't peel it up. These stickers kind of peel up pretty easily, but edge it out. And that's pretty simple to do. Yeah, it's really simple. Mod Podge, glossy and satin. I think I'm going to do this with satin.